Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Harry Potter games. More specifically, I'm going to be addressing the trailer released for a brand new Harry Potter game that was recently announced, as well as providing you all with an update on the much anticipated release of Hogwarts Legacy. You would think that, with the release of Hogwarts Legacy being postponed, that all hands would be on deck at Warner Bros. When it came to releasing the much awaited PC console game. Hogwarts Legacy was first announced 1 year ago today, on September 16th, 2020, when PlayStation dropped the video on their YouTube channel. The trailer sparked massive interest almost instantaneously, and to date it has amassed over 24 million views. I think it's safe to say that this is the game that fans want, but much to the dismay of fans, the game was pushed back. So what's happening with it? And more importantly, why is another new game now being marketed more heavily than Hogwarts Legacy? The new game in question is called Harry Potter Magic Awakened, which is a mobile Harry Potter game. Admittedly, the game looks pretty cool, and I certainly appreciate the aesthetic they're going for, but I am more of a fan of games that I can play on my PC or on my consoles. If you haven't heard of Magic Awakened already, then here's the trailer. The setting of the game, unlike Hogwarts Legacy, seems to be roughly during the same time period that many of our favourite characters exist in, 10 years after the Battle of Hogwarts, which means that players will be able to interact with all sorts of familiar faces. As far as gameplay is concerned, it appears that Magic Awakened is going to be a kind of RPG, card-based combat style game. Developers describe the setting as follows. 10 years after Harry Potter's legendary victory over Lord Voldemort at the Battle of Hogwarts, a young Muggleborn receives an unexpected visit from a giant of a man by the name of Rubeus Hagrid, who has come to deliver their letter of acceptance to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, explain to them about the existence of the wizarding world, and to escort them to Diagon Alley to purchase the necessary supplies for their first year. Upon arriving, however, a mystery begins to unfold on the grounds, when one of the first years, Ivy Warrington, goes mysteriously missing during the sorting ceremony, and the player has to help find her. Additionally, the developers have described the gameplay as follows. Players will be able to customize their character, select their Hogwarts house, attend lessons, explore Hogwarts, and join the dueling club. As the player grows, they will learn new spells, make new friends, and use their knowledge of magic to design unique strategies and spell combinations in a card-based combat system. Honestly, it sounds pretty fun, and I'm definitely going to be checking it out once it's released in the Americas. The game, which was developed under the Portkey Games umbrella, was first announced at the end of October 2019, and it's actually already been released in mainland China and Taiwan. Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, and the Philippines should see the game sometime this winter. As for the Americas, we still don't have a definitive release date. But now, let's talk about Hogwarts Legacy. What's going on with it? What is it? Hogwarts Legacy is a multi-platform Harry Potter RPG in which players will experience life as a student at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in a way that we've never seen before. The game doesn't follow the traditional Harry Potter story. In fact, it takes place in the 1800s, over 100 years before the boy who lived ever steps foot into its hallways. Portkey Games from Warner Bros. Games is the games label dedicated to creating new experiences that place the player at the center of their own adventure, inspired by J.K. Rowling's original stories. Portkey Games offers players the opportunity to make their own narrative choices and engage with the Wizarding World setting to discover new and unique experiences. The label was created to bring gamers and fans new gaming experiences that allow them to delve into the Wizarding World in immersive ways where they can create their own magical stories. As it was first announced a year ago, many were anticipating that the game would be released in 2021, but unfortunately, it ended up being pushed back to 2022. This was a bit of a disappointment. However, as it turns out, this was done for all the right reasons. In the past, we've had a lot of Harry Potter games, some good, some bad, and some awful. In this case, I think that Warner Bros. Are showing that they've learned from their mistakes, and that they want to create a perfect final product, something that they can be proud of, and something that fans can truly appreciate. Game developers tweeted the following: "Creating the best possible experience for all the Wizarding World and gaming fans is paramount to us, so we're giving the game the time it needs." And this is certainly something that I can appreciate. Also, as far as developing both games is concerned, Warner Bros. Is of course a massive company, so I'm sure they have the bandwidth to develop both games at once without causing any kind of unnecessary interruptions. Hogwarts Legacy is still set to be released sometime in 2022, but we don't have any information yet with regards to a definitive or ballpark release date. And that's it for this video. Are you excited for Hogwarts Magic Awakened? How about Hogwarts Legacy? Comment down below. Also, if you enjoy the content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, remember, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Quick notice, if you weren't aware, I, Silas, have started a mythology channel, so if you like mythology and want extra content from me, then go and check it out.